I don't know enough about astrophysics, about space travel,
Right.
about the science that's, the work that's been done.
July 20th, 1969. The world held its breath as Neil Armstrong's crackly voice echoed through black and white TVs.
Very fine grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. A triumph of human ingenuity, or the greatest hoax ever pulled? For decades, we've been told to trust the narrative, to salute the stars and stripes planted on lunar soil. But what if it's all a lie?
Like, the physics are different from the Apollo 11 moon landing. We see them waddle around on the surface of the moon. They're moving at like half speed.
What if the moon landings were nothing more than a Cold War propaganda stunt? A Hollywood production staged in a warehouse, broadcast once and buried under layers of deception. Welcome to the truth they don't want you to see.
Ready, slow-mo.
Houston, I'm stepping onto the surface.
Take slow-mo.
As we sit here on March 19, 2025, the cracks in NASA's moon landing story are wider than ever, with AI detectors exposing doctored photos, whistleblowers hinting at lost evidence, and a resurgent wave of skepticism trending across X. The question isn't just, did we go? It's, why are they still lying to us?
Is that some of the stuff that they passed off as being legitimate photographs of space travel.
Let's dive into the abyss of this cosmic conspiracy and uncover what's really at stake. First, let's talk about the footage. You've seen it. Astronauts hopping around like kids on a trampoline, shadows bending in ways that defy physics. Some clips look like bad theater. Take Apollo 11. Buzz Aldrin falls face first, then pops back up like he's on a bungee cord. Lighting's off too. Multiple shadows where there should be one, as if studio lamps were glaring down instead of the sun. In 2024, an AI analysis of Apollo imagery went viral on X, claiming key photos were artificially generated. Compared to legit shots from China's Chang'e 6 lunar mission last year, the Apollo stuff flagged as doctored. NASA's response? Crickets. Then there's the smoking gun. Michael Collins' Gemini 15, a famous spacewalk photo, reversed background blacked out. Turns out to be a training shot from a warehouse.
It's Michael Collins. Michael Collins, who was the guy who was aboard Apollo 11.
Right.
And Gemini 15, there's a photo of him. Anyway, so he's doing the spacewalk and he's got this harness on. He's holding on to this like thing. Just an image that had already been published of him in a training exercise. And they blacked out the background and flipped the picture upside down.
Proven, undeniable, 100% fake. Who faked it?
And I wanted that conclusion to be that the moon landing was fake.
An overzealous NASA PR flack? A journalist? Doesn't matter. The precedents set deception was baked into the program. If they faked one photo, why not the whole damn show? In '69, there's no internet, no VHS, no way to rewind. They show it once on TV, and that's it. Your eyes and mind swallow it whole. The Soviets did it too. Yuri Gagarin's first man in space footage? Staged. Tiny capsule, dual shadows, lights rigged like a film set. He went up, sure, but they faked the visuals after. Precedent, people. Precedent. Now, the real kicker. The Van Allen radiation belts.
Whatever photographs they took can get severely damaged in the radiation of space, and that it was really difficult to do.
Right.
These deadly zones of charged particles surround Earth, a cosmic shield, or a kill zone. Temperatures on the moon hit 250 degrees Fahrenheit in sunlight, minus 250 degrees Fahrenheit in shadow. Micrometeorites zip through space like bullets. No biological organism, none, has passed through those belts, hit deep space, and come back alive, except supposedly the Apollo astronauts.
I don't understand anything about the physics of 1/6 Earth's gravity, and it just looks weird because it's shitty film. It's 1969.
6 missions, 1969 to 1972, and they're the only ones to pull it off. No Russians, no Chinese, no one since.
Between 1969 and 1973, I think it was 7 missions, 6 of them were successful. The only one that wasn't successful was Apollo 13, right? They sent these fucking people around the moon, 250,000 plus miles out there and back.
Every space station, every shuttle, stuck within 350 miles of Earth. Coincidence? Last month, An X thread by @LunarTruth2025 went viral, claiming NASA's radiation shielding excuse doesn't hold up. The Hasselblad cameras they used? Regular gear, no special protection. Try getting a camera through TSA X-rays today. Good luck. Yet these survived cosmic rays? In 2023, a leaked NASA memo, quickly scrubbed, hinted they lost the tech to navigate the belts. Lost it, or never had it? Where's the proof? Real evidence, telemetry data, original footage, detailed logs, should be airtight. Instead, it's AWOL. The Saturn V rocket blueprints? Gone. The Apollo 11 master tapes? Erased, replaced with fuzzy copies. In 2024, a Freedom of Information Act request for lunar module tracking data hit a wall. NASA said it's missing. Missing? The greatest achievement in history. And they lost the receipts? Filmmaker Bart Sebrel's been screaming this from the rooftops since his 2001 doc A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon. He says it's all a hoax, and he's got footage of astronauts dodging questions. Buzz Aldrin even punched him for it. Is he nuts? Or onto something? Today, X-users like @MoonHoaxNow trend weekly, digging up anomalies NASA can't explain. Lunar reflectors? The Soviets placed those too, and the moon's surface bounces lasers naturally. Moon rocks? Some match Earth meteorites. The evidence isn't evidence. It's a house of cards.
Moon rocks that they've collected from the moon have turned out to not really be moon rocks. Moon rock given to Holland by Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin is fake. It's a moon rock given to the Dutch Prime Minister by the Apollo 11 astronauts in 1969 turned out to be a fake.
Why fake it? Power. In '69, America needed a win. JFK promised the moon. Vietnam was a mess. The Soviets were ahead in space. Landing there, or pretending to, was a middle finger to Moscow, a shiny lie to rally the West. If Russia knew, why not call it out? Maybe they did, and we buried it. Or maybe they played along, too embarrassed by their own fakes. Fast forward to 2025. NASA's budget's a joke next to SpaceX, which hasn't even tried deep space. Bush Sr., Bush Jr., Obama, all promised a moon return. Nada. Why? Some say the tech's lost, others whisper it never existed. Faking it might have been the bigger feat, needing NASA, the media, even rival nations to stay quiet. That's a conspiracy too vast to fathom, or is it? So where do you stand? Did we conquer the cosmos, or did they con us with a cosmic lie? The moon landing's mystery isn't just about 1969, it's about what they're hiding now. In an age of AI, X, and unrelenting scrutiny, the truth's clawing its way out. They showed it once and we bought it. But today, we're watching. We're questioning. And we won't stop until the shadows align. Subscribe for the truth. Drop your take below.